dramatic tantrums. Is it tainted the game, or is it getting the drama started? It is the veto competition on week 2. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's recap all the drama surrounding the house guest, Quinn. Quinn. We kick off this week's episode talking about Quinn. Quinn is in multiple alliances, fractions, friendly alliances that may not be alliances. He is everywhere. He a hole on the stroll. Is he playing a dangerous game? Too many alliances too soon? We've seen it happen before and it blows up in their face. However, with Angela already blowing up the collective, could this help him in the long run? But right now he's with the Andersons, which is the all-male alliance between Cam, Tucker, and Cedric. He's also in the Visionary, which is with T-Core and Chemo. He claims that his true alliance and his loyalty falls with the Visionary, which is consisted of T-Core and Chemo. I don't know which one he is really down for, but he does seem to be catering more to Chemo and T-Core. So we shall see how this plays out. Angela can't catch a break. Nope, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. No, Angela seems to maybe be trying to piece together her blown up game because she goes over to Quinn like there's still a final 2. Which is nothing that says they're not at this moment. So it's very possible that she might have blown up the collective, but the final 2 is still intact. Well, at least for now anyways, because she knows that Quinn has the special power up and nobody else does. So it's beneficial to Quinn that he keeps Angela on his good side so that his secret is safe with her. Angela, while looking out the window, notices that T-Core, Cam, Cedric, and Chelsea are all together. She recollects that she already wanted to work with T-Core and Chelsea. So she thinks definitely Cam is a great asset. So she goes over to Quinn and she says, look out the window. Okay. They're peeping Toms over here. But go look out the window. That's the group. And then she leaves it at that. That's the group. Now it becomes interpretation versus intent versus reality. In the confessional, we already hear that Angela says that she wants to work with this group. So we have to believe that it was Quinn who wasn't on the same wavelength with Angela. Because he goes and tells T-Core that Angela thinks that that group was a problem and that they need to gun for them. Woo. He couldn't have been any more wrong, any more off the wavelength. I'd say it's the Cookout. Ever since the incorporation of the Cookout, no season after has been the same when they see a group of people of color linked together. Now, these folks need to stop because this perception has also caused people to go home, has caused racism to be entered into the game, and people's character to be questioned. And I have to say, it's all because of the Cookout. Y'all had such an amazing historical moment that it just doesn't sit right with the other house guests. But how do you politically correctly try to call out a potential new Cookout without looking suspicious of being racist? That, my friend, is the new element of the game that some have still not been able to figure out, as apparent in this episode. Especially when we talk about Miss Angela and the theatrics that follow. So as Quinn, T-Core, and Chelsea are talking about Angela's statement, Chelsea goes and confronts Angela. Chelsea wants Angela to clarify what she meant by that's the group. Angela is taken by shock because she only told Quinn and trust, thinking that they still had a final 2. So now she thinks Quinn has defiled her trust and is now putting her character on the line. Even though I think last week put her character on the line, but we'll let that go for now. So Angela clarifies what she means, but she says she needs to talk to Quinn. So she goes and confronts Quinn, which T-Core then intervenes and says, clarify what you meant. As Angela goes to clarify, talking about, I just wanted to work with y'all. I thought y'all was a strong group of competitors that would be beneficial to work with. T-Core goes on, because of the cookout, states that statements like that could cause issues and put targets on people's back that never should have been there, because the alliance or that type of situation was never occurring. This sets Angela off well. Before anybody can even count to 3, Angela goes and starts rambling, over-talking, getting dramatic. It is a shit show and full of shenanigans, as she basically ignores everything that T-Core is trying to say. And in good fashion, we ain't going to keep repeating ourselves. T-Core walks away and just says, forget it. You ain't listening. This causes Angela to go around telling people she's not racist, she's not this, she wants to hug everybody, she says she loves everybody. Shit is weird. I'm like, girl, just shut the hell up. You look crazy. But at any rate, they need to get their life together, and she need to get her mind right, because Kenny, Lisa, and Angela are fighting in the veto along with the other house guests. So she needs to be ready. And she wasn't. Kenny pulls out the win, and of course, during the veto meeting, he pulls himself down. But Chelsea already had a plan, because Tucker said that he would be a pawn and a replacement nominee for this week's AI Arena competition. Chelsea takes him right up on there. No blinking, no thing. Nope, we didn't pass go. She ain't collect $200. We automatically, Tucker came out of her mouth so quick. Thank you. And I hope you win, is what Chelsea told Tucker. As Wednesday's night episode comes to a close, we see Angela is talking about Quinn being a snake in the grass. This must be the turning point, and their final 2 must now be over. And it all stems from the miscommunication or the misalignment, that they wasn't on the same wavelength. Things have changed in an instant in the Big Brother house. And this is evident in this episode and in this season, because a lot of things have changed. And it's just week 2. Week 2's live eviction is here. And it has been a whirlstorm journey to this moment. And poor Angela, the episode begins and she's in the confessional talking about the state of the house and how she kind of feels alienated. And it reminds her of her elementary days when she had no friends, which is kind of sad, and it makes you almost feel bad for her. But then we all have to realize she did it to herself. You can't throw the grenade and then play victim. It doesn't work that way. Even though people will always try to play victim, it ain't never going to change. The Big Brother house is a representation of America. For sure. Paranoia is kicking in full-time overdrive, extra shot of adrenaline. The drama is dramaing already still. Angela is belittling and bullying-ish. I don't know if it was bullying, but it ain't nice behavior. She is pestering. How about that? She is being a pest to good old Lisa. Talking about how she talks, talking about the way she dressed, talking about how she walks, talks, looks. She is just going in on this poor girl. But this is Big Brother, and you need to change the target if the target is on you. And Angela, the target is definitely on you. So I totally understand. I ain't mad at you, but you might be coming on a little strong. You about to have this girl have a damn panic attack. Angela is going crazy. She's stalking the room. She eavesdropping. She is ensuring that she is in the vicinity of every conversation that the house is having. She looked crazy, but hey, whatever you need to do. This is Big Brother. Expect the unexpected and get your ass to the end. The final two. That's the goal, right? Angela finally comes to her senses, and we're going to use quotations with that. And she goes and apologizes to T-Core. She says that she was not sensitive to T-Core's concerns. She was not really listening, and she couldn't understand in that moment what T-Core was trying to say, but she totally now understands what she was trying to say, and she fully goes into this. It looked like a fake apology to me, but whatever. T-Core accepts the apology, and they patch it up, and they become kumbaya again, and move on with their lives. Before the AI arena and the live eviction, Tucker was on a rampage of Lisa. He wanted her out. He shifted the target from Angela to Lisa, which we already knew Lisa and Tucker wasn't seeing eye to eye. More so that he didn't like her. I don't know if she got the same feeling, but at any rate, he wanted her gone, and Angela making an escape route from eviction because Tucker is on a mission. So after the AI arena, as they walk down the stairs, Lisa is already behind them, not really a part of the walk down. This may also be because moments before the competition, Lisa had a breakdown. Why did she have a breakdown? Because Angela, old theatrics done came and called the girl a twit. I didn't even know what a twit was. I ain't never heard of the word. It's not in our culture to call somebody a twit. But it seems that it means that you have no brain or you, twitty dum, twitty dee. Lisa finds it very derogatory and tells Angela not to call her a twit. But Angela says you are a twit. And then Lisa calls Angela a bully. And this pisses Angela off. And she says, don't call me no bully. Don't call me. But you called her a twit. Chelsea wants them both gone, and I agree completely. They're both dramatic. They're both toxic, dramatic, over the top. And I understand that type of character, and they got to go. So I got to stand. They both need to go. But only one would go. Who would that be? Well, we'll find out in a few. So after Angela kept calling her a twit, she goes on to say, I'm only saying this because the house thinks it. I think. So she throws that I think on it at the end because she knows she damn lying. The house ain't never called this girl a twit. Oh, Angela. Hilarious. So Lisa finds herself in the kitchen pantry crying, having a dramatic moment. Nobody understands what's happening. Mackenzie and T-Core are trying to comfort her. Yeah. That's probably why she ain't do good in the AI arena. I don't know. But at any rate, the AI arena is coming up. And as the competition begins, everybody looks to be in a struggle except for one. And that one is Tucker. Tucker is seeing, the edit is showing Tucker killing it and leaving the other two in the dust. And apparently it wasn't the edit. You ain't got to blame it on the edit. Apparently he just dusted them as he came out on top of the competition. But Tucker starts to act weird. He's talking about, I love puzzles. I love puzzles. He keeps saying it. He seems to be changing from what he initially started, from where he initially started the series. So I'm going to keep an eye on Tucker. You know, some people lose their mind in the Big Brother house, so we got to keep an eye on Tucker. And this brings us to the live eviction. We are sitting for the eviction, and Julie tells them that they have just a few moments to gather the house guests and come up with a last-minute strategy, which none of them do. None of them talk to anybody in the house, and Julie points it out and says y'all must both feel confident because neither one of you talk to anybody. Well, the house guests voted, and it was 11-1. Lisa ass got blindsided and kicked out and became the second house guest of the summer to be evicted from Big Brother. That baby did not see it coming because in her final plea to the house guest, she said, let's stick to the original plan. In her mind, the original plan was to kick Angela out and she stays. But let's be honest, the original, the OG plan always had Angela staying because she was the original 9th member of the collective. Look how that plays out. But baby, if Lisa could have killed somebody in that moment, I think she would have. She was pissed. The look on her face is iconic because it is instilled in our memory. She was flabbergasted. The audacity to blindside me. During her exit interview, she tells Julie that she presented herself the way she wanted, and she got to show the world who she was and how she's grown. But Tucker said you can't cook. So baby, on that resume, you better ensure that you can overcome what Tucker done said, because he done tainted your character in that resume. Ain't looking so good now. With the exit of Lisa, that concludes the live eviction. Thursday night is over, and we turn to Sunday. What is going to happen in the beginning of week 3? Because so much has already happened, and it is just the ending of week 2. This is your boy EJ, and this is Justaboyandhiscamera, recapping the week 2 of Big Brother. Looking forward to seeing you as I recap episode 3 later this week.